everything I want, everything I need, and everything be taken care of. That comes with that God first, others second, myself third. As I walk through this building and as I look at this piece of paper, this is real. This is real. You may not understand it now, but if you keep this piece of paper, this one piece of paper, and you look at this piece of paper whenever you come up against any adversity, you will find out that this is real. This is life. These words on this paper are life. The words above that elevator are life. Life, true life, real life. I need some participation. I need somebody to be as real with me as you can possibly be. Okay, I'm going to ask a couple of questions. What grade you? 11. Okay, so now you're older. What's one of your biggest issues amongst your peers? Is it? I'm just going to throw some things out there, and I'm speaking from experience. When I was in 11th grade, which was a long time ago. You know, I had a group of friends and all of us didn't do the right thing, even though they were my friends. And, you know, we all didn't do the right thing at all times, okay? But like I said, it's easy to do the wrong thing. The hard thing to do is the right thing, okay? That's the hard thing to do. The hard thing to do is the right thing. Don't ever think that because your friends do something that you have to do that as well. Don't ever think that you're not a part of the group if you do the right thing. That means you're better than the group. That's what it means. You know, I know with you being a junior in school, you know, nowadays it's bullying. Back when we were in school, it really wasn't bullying. We would get into fights or whatever, and then we'd be cool the next day. You know what I'm saying? But nowadays, you have, everything is instant with the social media, and everything is a right here, right now situation. You know, with you being a junior, getting ready to go to 12th grade and get out, your situations are different from this young man's situations. You know, just your age difference. And the things you guys do and the things you are able to do. So don't ever think it's uncool to not follow the crowd when you know the crowd is doing the wrong thing, okay? Good? All right, I see you. Don't think I don't. Marquez, yes? How old are you? 18. Anybody in here, and I'm just going to need you to be real with me. Has anybody in here been a victim of bullying? And I'm going to tell you my experience, because I was a victim of bullying when I was in school. And it's nothing wrong with going to an authoritative figure, going to a teacher, a counselor, your parents, first and foremost, okay? There's nothing wrong with that. My experience, I was in high school. I was a freshman in high school, and I played on a football team. I played football, basketball, and baseball, right? And there was a girl, you know, not 60-70% of the time, women, females, for us men, you know what I'm saying? It's got something to do with a female. We're wrapped in the wrong thing. Well, anyway, there was a guy that was seeing a girl, and I guess she no longer wanted to see him. And he was an upperclassman. I was a freshman. He was a junior. And they stopped dating or whatever, and she started to like me. Well, here I am, a freshman, and here this girl is a junior, and I'm sitting here like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm the man now. You know, I was the man for all of 2 days. I was the man. Until that junior, who used to be her boyfriend, found out that she liked me. Then all of a sudden, I was a target. I didn't do anything but wake up and come right back to school the next day and do what I normally do. So I happened to get caught in the hallway with this gentleman and one of his friends. So I'm coming from the bathroom trying to get back to my class, and I round the corner, and here he is and his friend. And I already know what's about to go down. So I'm trying to get to my class quickly. I'm just on the way to the class. But no, it didn't turn out like that. So I wound up getting jumped in my school, in the hallway of my school. And I had nothing to do with this gentleman, nothing to, just because the girl that he used to like then liked me, we kind of got into it and they got the best of me, okay? But days after that, he came up, shook my hand. We were in the cafeteria together. It was not a problem. It didn't go on for weeks and months like some of the things that happen now do. And that was something that I'll never forget. At that time when I went through it, it was scary to me. As soon as I rounded that corner and saw those two gentlemen in the hallway, I was scared. And I don't ever remember feeling that feeling of being that scared in my life ever again. I was a high school student. You guys have pressure on you that people don't understand. We've been in your position. We've been where you are. The one good thing about you having someone to tell you and guide you is that you've never been where we are. We understand what you're going through. We've been there. There's no reinvention of the wheel. We've already done it. We've already been through it. And it's easy to come to someone for help and guidance when you're having issues with anything. Schoolwork, girl problems. Hopefully no girls in this room have guy problems at all. I have a 5-year-old daughter, and I am scared to death for her to grow up. But I will also teach her what a man is supposed to look like in her life. That's the only reason I'm not scared, is because I'm there, and I will always be there. Okay? So I know you guys got it tough. It's rough. Every day. But this right here, if you follow this right here, there is nothing you will not accomplish. And accomplish easily. Very easily. If you truly believe this in your heart and you actually follow it. I wake up every morning and I pray before my feet hit the ground. I want you in this room to wake up every morning and pray and then say this. Say it without having to look at the paper. Know it. Believe it. Own it and live it. This is so very important. I am so thankful to Coach for even implementing something like this. This touched me in such a way that whatever I had planned to say didn't matter. This is really what matters. Okay? What's your name, young man? Asa, how old are you? 12. Now this might be a loaded question. You know what you want to be when you grow up? You do? What? Football player. Okay, what if that doesn't work out for you? Businessman. Okay. How about this? How about we focus on being a businessman and let the football player be an extra added bonus? You know what I'm saying? But either one you want to do, if you do it by this, you'll get there. You will get there, guaranteed. But, so they're having all the concussions protocols and everything, right? So you might go ahead and become a football player, but that might last a year, 2, could last 16. But it could last a year or 2, and you could get hurt and get injured, right? So having that businessman to fall back on is very important, correct? Tell me any one of these phrases on this piece of paper. Be your best, do your best, listen, learn, do, and look good too. Be your best, do your best, listen, learn to, and look good too. Very important. What's your name, young man? Michael, how old are you? How old are you?
11.
11. You know what you want to be when you grow up? What? NBA player. You know what I'm going to say to you? Same thing I said to him. What if that doesn't work out for you?
I want to be a game designer.
A game designer. Video games?
Yes, sir.
You play video games?
Yes, sir.
Have you heard of EB Games? Okay. Have you heard of, everybody's heard of GameStop. You heard of GameStop? Well, if you go to GameStop, in GameStop, there's a company called EB Games that designs video games. My company happened to not only build their building, but put all of their offices in their building in Cary, North Carolina. So I know the owners of EB Games very well. Okay. What's your name, young man? Landon? How old are you? 12. 12? Do you know what you want to be when you grow up? Graphics designer. Okay. You doing anything now towards graphic design? Practicing drawing. I have a nephew who is in grad school right now, and he's a graphic designer, and he's designing sets for Broadway plays. And it started with him getting an intern. Someone recognized his work, liked it, and asked him, you know, to come on and do certain things for them. But at the ages you are now, the things you want to do, sharpen your skills. It's never too early, especially if that's what you know you want to do in life. Start sharpening your skills now, because everybody who's familiar with, and I'm familiar with this because of my daughter, Ryan, on Ryan's Toy Review on the YouTube, is a little kid that all he does is opens toys and plays with toys, and his mother records him all day long. I don't even know if he goes to school or not. I just know he opens toys. That's all he does. Last year, he made over $6 million. I think he's 6. He's either 6 or 7 years old. He made over $6 million, and the only thing he does is get on YouTube and opens toys and plays with the toys and says if he likes the toys or doesn't like the toys, and people will go buy the toys or not buy the toys. He made over $6 million last year alone, and he's only 6 or 7 years old. He has no idea how much money he made. I'm sure he doesn't understand it, but just from opening toys alone. So it's never too early to start doing whatever it is that you like to do and make it work for you. That's the whole point of this, is to make things work for you instead of you having to work for things. Make it work for you. What's your name, young lady? Kennedy, how old are you? 9. You know what you want to be when you grow up? A singer. Are you singing now? You are? Where do you sing? Pop? Where do you sing? Just home? Do you have any videos on YouTube? You should record yourself. If you want to be a singer, record yourself. Record everything you do. Sing every day. Record everything you do. Now is the time to start. I didn't start till I was in my mid-20s. But I wished I had someone to tell me and guide me and lead me. I asked myself, where would I be today if I had started when I was in my teens? What kind of headphones are those? Regular headphones. What you listen to? What you got on? What's on your playlist? What's your favorite song by Jay-Z? Don't have one. What's your favorite song by J. Cole? What's your favorite song, period? You don't have no favorite song. You just like music. You ever heard of Stevie Wonder? Okay. You heard of Stevie Wonder in school? That's great. You go to a great school. Guaranteed. But this creed right here, be your best, do your best. Whatever it is you're going to do, give it your all.